welcome back to my Little Samson review. And this is a review of the NES game Little Samson for the NES, which was actually voted one of the best platformers for the NES. And I'll say this game is freaking entertaining. It is one of those few games that I played, like, right from the beginning. I was drawn into it, and I'm like, oh, this is fun to play. This is nice. So, getting into it, let me recap what happened in the last video, which was about 24 minutes and 10 seconds long. We had to get the main characters, which is L for Little Samson, D, I guess, for Dragon. However, her name is actually Kira. G is for Gam. As you can see, he has the most health. And M is for, well, I guess Mouse. However, his name is actually KO. So we have Little Samson's actual name is Rikiru. So I don't know how, like, that would be in English. Ricky, Rikiru, Ricaro, whatever. However, we'll say Rick. I might say Rick, I might say Samson. I'll use those interchangeably because I kind of have respect for both of the characters. So we have Samson, Kakira, Gam, and KO. So KO is this tiny little mouse. He's so adorable. Now, I want to talk about balance in this game because it's kind of important. As you can see, the characters' healths are different. And I want to go once again into how awesome the animation is in this game. As you can see, the characters have spinning animations, which are really detailed and are barely used in the actual gameplay. I believe Little Samson is the only one who actually has that spinning animation used every time he jumps. But, like, KO has about 16 frames of spinning animation, or I guess 8 frames flipped once or twice, you know, whatever. But still, that's really impressive spinning animation for an NES game. And every character has that, which is kind of freaky. So, every character has a very, very accurate spinning animation. And that's kind of freaking me out, because I've never seen that in an NES game before, where the characters' models were so well drawn from every angle. So, going on from there, I want to talk about character balance. Every character's health is a certain amount. However, I am going to say that characters have different defensive stats. In other words, KO, the mouse, can take more damage from attacks than, say, the Golem can. However, even though the Golem has more health, KO will be damaged more by certain attacks than he is. So, even though KO has less health than Gam has a lot more health because he can take more, he has more armor in general. With that said, all the other characters have reflective defensive stats. At least that's my theory. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm going to study this as we go along, so if I come into evidence of the contrary, I'll let you know. So let's get on. We are on the first level. The first 4 levels of the game were getting all the characters together. This evil guy was let out of his cave by he was sealed away and was released by a bolt of lightning. And the king has sent away for the 4 greatest warriors, these guys, I guess, to, you know, save the world. So here's the thing, throughout the game you get life ups that increase your oh, by the way, these enemies, creepy. Why are they just like release these giant balls out of, that's so terrifying. Alright, I died. But still, they're terrifying. I want to talk about that. So, the characters also have different speed. So, as you can see, KO is the fastest. Even Samson's not that fast. Samson is about as fast as Kakira. Gam is obviously the slowest, but he is, however, look at his health. He's a tank. So, if you want to get through a level fast, you would use, you know, your maneuvering ability is super high with KO. However, you can take more damage. So you kind of have to think about that. And throughout the game, as I was going to say before, you get health ups, which will increase your character's maximum health. However, it only increases the maximum health of the character you are playing as. So you do have a chance of increasing the weaker character's health to be more like the stronger characters, making the characters more equal and more versatile therefore. I find this is kind of important. Frankly, I like playing as KO because he's tiny and cool, and I like him. Ugh, look at that. I get hurt by that thing? He's not even 4 pixels wide. So, as you can see, I'm kind of at a disadvantage. I can't dodge, I can dodge, but I can't duck. So, attacks are all what you see is what you get when it comes to projectiles. What the? No. So, I can't dodge or block anything. So, you think your best bet would be at this point Samson, because Samson has a projectile attack. KO also can't really attack. Look at all this stuff coming at me. I'm getting reamed. I'm switching characters just because I want to live. Yes, and yet here we have that problem. So now I'm slow as hell. Well, at least I get an extra life. Yeah, I'm back up to 3 lives. This is so slow. You know what, let's switch to Kakira. At least then I can fly. That's kind of cool. Okay. Except for that problem. Kakira can't climb on walls, so... Oh, no! Oh, I totally ruined that. Oh, so there's that. Let's go. We'll stick with Samson for now and try to dodge as much as I can. Like, that's the thing. I don't know who to go with. I think he throws bells. Like, I think he throws bells. I'm not sure what he's throwing, but I think they're bells. Because they jingle when I throw them. And also the big bell is what we all went into in order to combine our powers, I think. I don't know what's up with that. I kind of want to know if there's a storyline or a comic or something behind this so I can actually read the story and figure out what the hell's going on. But I'm not sure about that. So, are these balls even destructible? Yeah, they are. Okay. Oh, these guys are everywhere. Lucky those balls don't bounce off walls and stuff. That would just be crazy. Okay, so let me get through this fantastic mess. Okay, so there's our health power up. So we need to switch over to the character who needs it. So I'm going to switch over to KO. So he can at least... Oh! That was dumb! Please tell me I... Oh! And that's the frustrating thing about this game. Oh, I lost the health power up and I was so close. Okay. See, I can charge that up. That's cool. So, I like that. Actually, Kakira might be the best bet for this level because she apparently can kill these enemies really easily. So, every enemy apparently is weak to something, and every character is weak to something, I think. So, I have to figure this all out. Like, I'm kind of interested. Oh, what? What the hell's up with that? Anyway, the characters are, like, all weak to certain things, and so are the enemies, and that's what makes it cool. You know, it would have been awesome if they made a turning animation to use that spinning animation. The characters also have, like... Yeah, they blink, and it's actually really interesting. But, you know, I digress. I guess it's because the turning animations would take too much time and effort to animate properly. So, I like that every character has a theme. that's pretty cool. Enemies respawn off screen. Such a problem. Getting the hang of this, though. Alright, so you see down there, there's an area that... Oh, I should have saved that health for KO. Oh, well. I'm obsessed with KO. I must have him on my party. Really, these enemies are getting on my nerves. See, I can't get in there with any other character other than KO. Look at that. I am just there. This gets me nothing. That got me absolutely nothing. Oh well. It was fun while I had the idea. So let's just keep going. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, there's health down here. Really? Like, there's no way to get that without hurting yourself. Like, what am I supposed to do? The only one who can possibly get that is actually Kakira. Kakira is the only one who can get that because I can jump this high and float. So I guess you get this one, Kakira. Enjoy. It's a weird thing about this game. Like, I guess this level is for Kakira. Sweet. Oh, what the fuck? Get out of my way. The charge up is nice, but it's not exactly that great. See, now we're getting a lot more health power-ups. What? Okay, so I'm gonna give another one to KO. However, the next one... Oh, I can only give that one to KO. You know what? Maybe he deserves it. You know what? He's a good little guy. I like him. Screw off, everyone! Everyone wants to hurt KO. What's up with that? That's a health potion, and you know what? We don't need it. Oh, we're getting ruined. Stop killing me. Oh, a boss? Like, really? Oh, we're so boned. Like, I'm just hoping to just tank it. Like, I have no other choice at this point. Actually, I think that's gonna work, because... Really? Like, we're actually overpowered at this point. Oh, I underestimated the... What? I have underestimated the enemy so much. I regret this decision immediately. Oh my god, what a... Oh, what? No, tank him, and then we have to, like, find out another way of killing the other guy. What? Okay, that caught me off guard, and I like it. I like it, because, you know, at first I was like, this dude is really easy. And then I got my shit ruined, and that makes me feel awesome. I like that in a game. Directional projectiles, really? Oh, okay, can't take any more damage. Here you go, buddy. See, okay, so they do have defense. I just wanted to make sure that was true, because he destroyed KO with just a few hits. So I like that. I like the fact that KO, despite having health, is still a weaker physical character despite that. And that's cool. So I'm going on 14 minutes here. And I know I kind of want to beat this boss, but I think I'm going to leave it at that for now, because I think I've studied as much as I can on the specifics of this game's content. And so I'm going to leave you with that, and maybe you'll play the game, and maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe you'll find out more than I did, and have your mind blown. So I'm going to leave you with that, and once again, thank you for watching my little review, and I hope you had a good time. And I'm going to stop this repeating, repetitive fucking music before I go absolutely friggin' insane. So, with that in mind, thanks again. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.